Hey YouTube, what's going on? Oh, the last couple months I've been doing some reading, and the reading I've been doing has been to try and better my YouTube channel and to try and get to that spot in my life where I don't really have to work for somebody, but I can work for myself. And a couple of the books that I've been reading, one of them is Bob Clagett from I Like to Make Stuff. It's called Making Time. It's a great book. It talks about where he started off as prior to being a YouTuber, and then how he got into being YouTube and the decisions that he made to get to that point. I'll leave a link in the description for the ebook from Amazon as well as the hardback cover. It's a very good read. It really opens up a lot of avenues on understanding who Bob Clagett is and why he's so successful at what he does. Because he's very passionate about what he does. And the reason why he's passionate about what he does is because he likes to see people succeed. And if he sees people succeed, whether it's people recognizing him on other channels, as well as or recognizing him at maker events. I listen to their podcast, him, Dave Picciuto from Make Something, and Jimmy DiResta. They have a podcast that comes out every Friday. In fact, they've got one coming out here shortly. And I'll leave a link in that description too. You can get on the Amazon or iTunes. I've got an iPhone and I get it on through the iPod search or through the podcast search there. So again, Making Time, highly recommend it. I think it's like $4 for the ebook on Amazon. Download it, read it. It's great stuff. The other book I'm reading is a book that was given to me by my cousin. I worked on his son's car the other day. That's the last video that I did. I'll leave a tag for it up here. But it's by Dan Miller, and it's basically 48 Days to the Work You Love. And basically what it talks about how to go from having just a job, career, but to do something that is you're passionate about, and making that transition from the normal 9-to-5 job to doing what you want to do. That's what I want to do. Is I don't really want to go to the office and work on airplanes. I've been doing that for 30 years. I want to be in the shop, building things, making things. You know, I want to be like Paul Jack from Jack and Works, or Caleb Harris from You Can Make This Too, or Bob Clagett from I Like to Make Stuff, or David Picciuto from Make Something. You know, those guys, that's their job, is to go to the shop, make things, and provide entertainment for YouTube. And that's my end goal, is to be able to hopefully get to that point where I can provide entertainment on a continual basis for YouTube. I know, trust me, I've got a long ways to go to get there, but you know what? At least I know what I gotta do to get there. And I'm working on it. As you can see, my videos are getting slightly better as time goes, and my projects are getting a little bit more intricate. So anyways, I'm going to leave a link to this description. Leave a link in the description for this book. Again, it's an Amazon link. You can get the ebook or you can get the hardback book. I like the hardback books because I like to turn pages, but I also like the ebook because I can read them on my phone. So I don't have to carry around the big book all the time. I always have my phone. I can be reading it on my phone. That's the nice thing about it. And the last book I want to talk about that I've been reading, and it's a project book that I have. And the project book that I have is Bandsaw Boxes by David Picciuto. And yes, I'll leave a link in the description for the Amazon links. And the cool thing about this book is that when you buy this book, it gives you step-by-step instructions, just like his videos, on how to do things, how to make these bandsaw boxes. But what's really cool is once you buy the book, you go and there's a secret website that you can sign up for to get the templates, so that you don't have to take this in and get it photocopied. You can actually download the templates. In fact, I downloaded the templates. I've got it printed off. And that's going to be an upcoming video that I've got, because I've got some great wood that I picked up at my local hardwood shop. Again, you know, this is just a little something that I've been thinking about doing, and I want to share with the YouTube audience, that YouTube is more, to me, is more than just a job. It's a passion that I have. I like getting out in front of the camera. I love being out in the shop working on doing things. Hopefully, and I know I have a core group of followers that just watch all my videos, and I thank them for it. You know, Scott Pearson from Pearson Tools, Antonio Michael. I'll leave just links in the description for all these guys. Mr. Something Basic 215 is always commenting on them. And AnythingFixer are the few, and Doug Sweeney. Oh, Doug Sweeney's always got a great comment. Those guys there are always I can always count on those guys to make a comment on my videos and provide honest to goodness feedback on what I'm doing wrong or what I'm doing right. And you know, as a YouTuber, you know, we don't know all the answers, but having the ability and the willingness to accept the criticism, to get better at it, is what it's all about. Anyways, one thing that I have noticed about the YouTube community, which makes it so wonderful, is that you can always reach out to other YouTubers that have got more experience and talk to them and get insight on what they're doing. I talk to Brandon from Bearded CB82 constantly, getting feedback from him. Stephen Cox from Stephen Cox's channel, aka Mechanic Steve. I talk to him all the time, and they're always giving me little nuggets of information that I can use to get better at it. You know, so having a YouTube channel is more than just creating content. It's also helping out the community as well, and that's the one thing I like about YouTube. YouTube is not necessarily a community, but it's a family. Caleb Harris is another good example. I've met him when I was in Memphis this last time, and I talked to him and gotten great insight on what to do, what not to do, how to set things up. And you know, again, it's all about giving back to the community, and that's what I like to do. I like to give back to the community as much as possible. Not that big yet, keyword there, yet, but I've just like when I was in the Navy, I always remember what it was like starting out. I'm still gonna remember what it's like starting out when when and if I ever become big and famous. Anyways, thanks for coming. Thanks for stopping by. If it's your first time here, hit that little subscribe button down over here. Hit the little bell next to it, because you never know when I'm gonna upload a video. Anyways, y'all have a great evening, and thank you for stopping by.